What is going on, guys? Thank you guys so much for joining me right here on this OTB Extra for your June 8th, 2023. I'm your host, Phil, and of course, this is Outside the Brand. We have an OTB Extra for you guys today. We are covering three major news stories that is going around right now in the world of professional wrestling. WWE Management is loving what Veer Mahaan, Sanga, and Jinder Mahal are getting themselves into on Monday Night Raw. A top WWE superstar is also being praised by management after what happened in the main event of Monday Night Raw this past Monday. And guys, I got some news on Cody Rhodes and Brock Lesnar. We all know they are on a collision course to a third match, which is most likely going to be happening at Summer Slam. What could possibly be the stipulation for that third and final matchup? We got all the news right here on this OTB Extra. Before we get into everything, guys, make sure to hit the like button. Let's try to get 15 likes. 15 likes on this OTB Extra for your Thursday afternoon. Follow me on social media. Follow me on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram at PhillyMatt_. Thank you guys so much to our sponsor of SeatGeek for promoting this channel. We love you guys. Use the code OTB at checkout for $20 off your first purchase using SeatGeek. And go get the merch. OTB20 at checkout gets you 20% off your purchase for the OTB merch store. That is down there in the description below. Let's get right into the news of everything that we got for you tonight, or today rather, on this OTB Extra. Let's start off with Veer. WWE Management loves Veer Mahaan and big future for him when it comes to the company. Now, as WWE look to continue their expansion with a large scale PLEs around the world, they are also looking to build up stars from every region. This is part of the reason why the decision was made to bring back the LWO as a group can do media and be featured as a top act whenever they are in Latin American countries. WWE is heading to India. They're heading to India on September 9th, as Indus Sher will likely be involved on the show and we could be seeing them getting involved in a big match. It's not clear yet if this event will be televised, but there is a good chance that this will be a premium live event. WWE Insider BWE Better Wrestling Experience, otherwise known as Boozer, who's been getting, massive praise as of late when it comes to the insider news that he's been bringing out, tweeted on Monday night that fans should not downplay Veer because he's being tailored as a big future type of guy for the next few years. BWE also put him over as top quality. Tonight on Monday Night Raw, this was written on Monday night. So on Monday Night Raw, the company put over the group as Monsters Heels because the referee had stopped the match because of a beatdown when they were given a beatdown to Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin. It wasn't even a match. It was like a minute segment. They just completely annihilated them, and the match never even took place. The Indian market has been very important to the WWE, and it's reported reason why Jinder Mahal was WWE champion back in 2017, which was the worst WWE championship reign of all time, and I'm not going to have anybody dispute me on that. This time, Mahal is involved as a primarily manager for these two in Veer and Sanga. As BWE stated, it looked like we'll see a lot more of Veer Mahaan, Sanga, and Jinder Mahal on WWE programming in the next coming months. So, you know, I actually like the presentation of Veer and Sanga and Jinder Mahal. And it's kind of weird for me to say that because I usually just don't like anything that Jinder Mahal does. But the way that Veer Mahaan and Sanga have been positioned and, promoted on WWE programming since being called up into WWE draft has actually been very interesting. Now, they're going to India on September 9th, possibly for a premium live event. And I think personally, I mean, if they're going to India and, Indus Sher is going to be in a big type of matchup, as you guys can possibly see in the video title and in the description, I don't see why it would be Veer or Sanga in a singles match for the show. I think they're possibly going to go after the tag team titles. And if there's any indication about what the Indian market means for WWE, and the reason why WWE made Jinder Mahal a WWE champion, to praise the eyes of the Indian market, we could be seeing Sanga and Veer Mahaan as Undisputed Tag Team Champions as soon as September. I don't like that personally. I like what they're doing with Veer and Sanga. Trust me, I really do. But are the tag team titles going to really get me invested in them even more? No. That would be a 5-month reign, roughly, for Sami and KO. And that's not enough time. That is not enough time for the tag team champions of Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. I love Sami. I love KO. They should not be losing those titles anytime soon. A 5-month reign is not worth it, especially when Sami and KO haven't even really done anything with those tag team titles to begin with. So I think that's a terrible idea, but we could possibly be seeing Veer and Sanga win those undisputed tag team titles as soon as September 9th. So if we continue to see them on this dominant tear that they have been going on as of late on Monday Night Raw, it looks like this report could be true. We could possibly be seeing them as tag team champions as soon as September 9th. But I'm hoping that we see something different for them. If they are going to be on this premium live event for India on September 9th, who knows what could possibly happen. But we could possibly be seeing them as tag team champions. And I don't think a lot of people would be on board for that. But we'll see what happens, man. I like the presentation of them and everything, but them as tag team champions, I would not really be fond of. So we'll see what happens when it comes to that. But we move on now as we see this massive report when it comes to massive praise going on for a top superstar in WWE after what happened after their performance on the main event of Monday Night Raw from this past Monday. Monday's episode of WWE Raw featured the continuation of the build for Money in the Bank, the premium live event that'll happen on July 1st, with 2 qualifying matches featured a notable main event of Seth Rollins defending his World Heavyweight Championship against Damian Priest, the first televised defense for Seth Rollins in his reign as the top champion on the Red brand. PW Insider reports that several wrestlers noted that they had a lot of fun working in Hartford, Connecticut for Monday Night Raw. They say that Hartford is not like any other city, like a Montreal or New York City, that normally has a reputation for being on fire by singing songs and being loud with chants. One talent even stated that there were more signs brought to the show, giving it a different feel and giving off the vibes of an old school type of show from a smaller venue, which is very true. It's very true. I mean, the XL Center, I live in Connecticut, that's legitimately my bread and butter when it comes to the XL Center and the former Webster Bank Arena, now known as the Total Mortgage Arena in Bridgeport. They're smaller arenas, but they look jam-packed and they look gigantic, and it's like a very it's a very close-knit type of atmosphere, but it works. It works for a show like WWE, and it's a great kind of venue for that. So the report added that there are a lot of praise internally when it comes to Damian Priest specifically, and Priest's work against Seth Rollins in the headlining title match on Monday Night Raw. The title match went for over 21 minutes, with Rollins retaining the championship, obviously, but Damian Priest is getting a lot of praise right now in the world of WWE. He had an amazing match with Bad Bunny. He had an amazing match on Monday Night Raw against Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship. I mean, Damian Priest is a main event type guy. He is dramatically improved since his days of NXT. He knows what he's doing, and if anything is an indication with the possible teases of Judgment Day possibly breaking up, which I don't think is a good idea. I have news on that coming later on today, hopefully. Judgment Day apparently could be breaking up, and I don't want that. I definitely don't want that. It's not the right move, and it's not the right time now, especially because Judgment Day obviously are the number one thing that is going on right now in WWE in terms of Monday Night Raw. Obviously, Bloodline run SmackDown, Judgment Day run Monday Night Raw. So you don't want to break that up anytime soon. But Damian Priest, he should be looked at as a main event guy. If you didn't look at him as a main event guy before that main event on Monday Night Raw, and now you do, Damian Priest shut all the haters up, as he should. And Damian Priest is going to be definitely a future world champion in this company. I really do believe that. And I loved it. I love Damian Priest, and I think Damian Priest is definitely on the up and up. I'm perfectly happy with WWE giving him these spots and WWE praising him in the way that they are, because he is that damn good. Really. He is really that damn good. So, I love it, man. Keep it up. Keep it up with Damian Priest, please. And finally, guys, we're going to get out of here, but finally, we have Brock Lesnar and Cody Rhodes match at WWE Summer Slam. Will apparently have a stipulation that we haven't seen in quite some time. It was reported earlier today via Dave Meltzer on Wrestling Observer Radio that plans for a third Cody Rhodes versus Brock Lesnar match is going to be set for SummerSlam in Detroit. This afternoon, Wrestling Observer Live, Brian Alvarez said that that he's been told that the match will have a stipulation, but it hasn't been done in a while. Quote, I have been told that it is going to be something, Alvarez said about the match. It's not just going to be a straight match. They've got some sort of stipulation that allegedly we haven't seen in a while, and that means no Hell in a Cell. So I wonder what the stip they might be coming up with for the third match between these two. Alvarez joked, I hope it's not Ring of Fire. I hope not. I really hope not. No other details are available about this, but it is worth noting that last week it was BWE breaking the news last week that a dog collar match was pitched by Cody, but the idea was rejected. Cody Rhodes is a big fan of the dog collar matches, as we all know. He's been in dog collar matches before when he was in AEW. Notably the one against Brody Lee. Cody is a big fan of the dog collar match because it was a match stipulation that was done in the 70s and 80s by his father, Dusty, and others, such as Greg the Hammer Valentine and Ric Flair. Cody had a dog collar match with Brody Lee in AEW, but that was ultimately rejected by WWE. So, it's not going to be a dog collar match. It's not going to be Hell in a Cell. It's not. I, for God's sake, hope it's not a Ring of Fire. My guess is probably either 3 stages of Hell or I don't. Last Man Standing. We saw that in NXT, legitimately at the last premium live event they did. It's probably 3 stages of hell. That's probably what I'm going for. Or an Iron Man match. I don't think we've seen an Iron Man match in quite some time when it comes to WWE. Um, I'm not too sure. But those are probably my top 2 choices or guesses that could possibly be it, because it hasn't been done in a while, so we really don't know, right? But let me know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments. What do you guys think is the match that they're planning for Cody and uh Brock? People are saying it's a strap match, which, I mean, that's basically a dog collar match. I mean, hell, I would not want Brock Lesnar pulling on me with a chain when I'm, in a dog collar, let alone a goddamn strap. If a strap is on my neck or a strap is on my wrist, I wouldn't want Brock be yanking on the strap or chain or whatever. Listen, I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what's gonna happen. You guys know I wanted it to be Brock. You guys know I want this Brock and Cody thing to end, and I wanted to see Cody and Roman at SummerSlam to finish the goddamn fucking story, but that's obviously not happening. And with this not happening at SummerSlam, they're really making me think that this is going to be ending at WrestleMania between Cody and Roman. If Cody and Roman is the goddamn plan at this point, which I don't even think that is yet. We really don't even know if Cody and Roman are the goddamn plans yet. So it is what it is, guys. But at the end of the day, Cody and Brock is happening at SummerSlam. It's going to be a stipulation match. We're going to be seeing what happens. It's a stipulation that we haven't seen in quite some time, so we'll see what happens when it comes to that. It's going to be happening at SummerSlam, and most likely we're possibly either going to be seeing Brock involved in some way, shape, or form when it comes to Cody's matches in the next few weeks to be leading up to SummerSlam, or hell, we don't even know what's going to be happening with Cody at Money in the Bank, the pay-per-view. Is he going to be in the Money in the Bank ladder match? Is he going to be just, fighting somebody at Money in the Bank one-on-one? What's happening with Cody? Cody has been ice cold since WrestleMania, and you guys can clearly see that. He's getting all the reactions and everything like that. He's been getting great reactions. He's always going to get great reactions. But since WrestleMania, they have not really done much with him. And that is the reason why I'm kind of cold on Cody Rhodes at this point. It's like, I love Cody. I think Cody's great. I think Cody is absolutely fantastic. Cody's always going to be my guy. Cody's been my guy since day one. But at this point in time, I am not liking what WWE has been doing with Cody Rhodes. Hell, they even put him in a goddamn feud with Dominic Mysterio, which progressed nothing on Monday Night Raw during that Miz TV segment. So, what is WWE doing? I want this Brock feud to end. I don't even want this Dominic feud to happen. I'm praying that WWE has something in plan for Cody and Roman sometime down the line. If it has to be at WrestleMania, so fucking be it. But I'm hoping they're not steering away from the plan. I'm hoping they're not steering away from the goddamn story. Cody has to be a fucking world champion. And he's going to be a world champion, whether anybody wants it or not. So we'll see what happens. But at the end of the day, we're going to get Brock and Cody at SummerSlam. It's going to be a match that we haven't seen in a while. Damian Priest getting massive praise by WWE Management backstage, which I absolutely love. And Sami and KO's title reign could be in jeopardy in terms of Indus Sher and politics when it comes to the Indian market with WWE. We'll see if that's even really true or not, but we'll talk about it. We'll see what happens on WWE programming over the next few months, but that's all I got for you guys today. Let me know what you guys think about all of those news stories in the comment section below. What do you guys think the stipulation will be for Brock and Cody match 3 at SummerSlam? Thank you guys so much. Let's make sure to get it to 15 likes before we get the hell out of here. And I'll talk to you guys possibly later on today for another OTB Extra. I'll talk to you guys soon, guys. Have a good rest of the day. Stay safe. God bless. And peace.